So let's set it up.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Smell the Rosé podcast, and I'm Carly.
And I'm Jazz. And we had a blast this weekend.
We sure did.
I used that one before, but so what?
I was like, hey, at least you tried.
I did try because lately I've been slacking and lacking on it. But can we just quickly talk about the weekend before we go into the drink?
Sure.
So y'all know we got our other business going, and we had technically our first booking party this weekend, even though it wasn't the first one we did.
Yeah.
And I feel like it turned out really good.
Yeah, I really like working with Morgan too. So like I think the three of us like work really well together, and we just had like a lot of fun setting it up.
Definitely, 100%, and just like empowering each other. Get your content together. Where your camera at?
Yeah.
We really
making sure we got the right setup.
Yes.
And like actually she was like teaching us, or you were teaching us stuff, and
yeah.
she was like, I just use this mode. I'm like, oh, I didn't even, we definitely have to use that stuff in the future.
We'll be doing that. But
which is just a cool thing to do, like women empowering women, small businesses, and like working together. I just really appreciate it. Sorry, I know you're allergic
what's
to
a glow blade?
We've been opening this window for him because it's been nice out, so I think that's kind of vibe.
Or he like, the camera's on me.
I just don't want your eyes to start going nuts.
So yeah, that's true. But no, one thing about us, y'all, we not flower people. And lately, everything we've been doing has consisted of flowers.
Right, because it's spring, so we're really having to like dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Like I have to keep looking up like Pinterest and stuff to see like what other people do, because like I don't fucking know. You don't know. Like,
no, we got to figure something out.
But so far, so good, I would say.
Definitely. So kudos to us.
Yay. Nathan. I don't know what this says. Bell Gloss. It looks like GLOS. I'll let you look. You're the one that reads it all.
Oh, damn it. I know for a fact it's French. That's all I got. At this point, every wine is French.
Oh, it's strong. Or not strong, but like a strong smell. It smells good, in my opinion.
Yeah, Bell or Belly. No, I'm just playing. It's Bell. I like the neck of it. What is it made of? Over the glass.
Like wax?
Oh, creative. Let's see. What percent? I'm finding it. Still finding it. Can't find it. All right, moving on. We're going to say it's strong.
All right.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells really good. Oh, that is strong.
I was right. It smells really good though, you guys.
It smells super fruity, but it tastes like alcohol.
French for eye of the partridge tree. I don't know. It is a traditional term for this wine. Seductive color, heavy.
Mm-hmm.
To capture the shade along its wine crisp and bold berry. It's all of that.
Yeah.
They really got this together.
All right, Chloe, you want some?
Oh yeah, you guys, Chloe's on the side.
Oh, this doesn't feel safe.
Goop, goop, goop.
Mm-hmm.
So the presentation, because I like the wax around the neck, I'm giving it a 7 for that.
Okay.
Taste-wise, will I keep drinking it? I think I would still keep that as a 7, but I definitely would grab this bottle if we trying to get drunk and go out.
I found it.
Where?
13.2
Yeah.
by Vol.
Bible.
Sorry, Chloe's here. I had to do it.
Definitely. This is something we can really drink before we go out.
Yeah.
It's like that strong.
Yeah, it's liquor.
Definitely.
I would say a 7 too.
So
because I'm sure after like drinking it a little bit more, I'll probably drink like smoothly, you know?
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Let's
jump in it since we're talking about, the strongness of this wine. How strong are you for breakups?
So I like to think that I am, but based off of experience, probably not so much. I I'm one of those people that like talk things through in my head. So I'll like talk it all out in my head. And then when it comes to like saying it to them, I like blank.
Yes.
Or I'll only remember parts of it, and then I'll like leave, and then I'll be like, damn, I forgot to bring this up, and then like I need to get it off my chest. So I'm gonna text you, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna be like, we're not done here, like even though we already called it quits. So
No, for sure. I feel like unpopular opinion is like texting out an argument. But me personally, I love when we like not together and I can text it out because I be needing to get all my thoughts out, like you're saying. Because when I forget something, I'm mad about it later on. And I'm like, fuck, this was a good point and this is why. And I'm always thinking about how it can go. So like you said, I have to say something.
yeah.
But like just growing up, people always say, no, you need to have that conversation in person. That's very adult like. And you can feed off of each other's faces. You don't get them time to lie and stuff like that. Which is true, but it fucks me up.
Yeah. I prefer to have the conversation in person because, like, I want them to see how they're making me feel and vice versa. But, like, I do understand what you're saying. Like, excuse me, because I be forgetting stuff. Like,
Definitely. And old me, once I'm mad enough, old me would swings off immediately. Like, shut up.
yeah, I'm texting you.
See, yeah. And like the most recent, it wasn't a breakup, but the last argument I had a couple years ago, I literally was like controlling my anger, but I'm over here balling my fist up like this. He was like, unball your hand, like you gonna hit me. I am. I was so mad. Like you could just see it like building up in my hands. I could have punched the wall. Like so serious. So growth.
Yeah.
Let's just start there, growth. But I definitely feel you on I think I'm strong with it, but I'm not really.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we can argue for hours. I got to get everything I need to get out. And then if it's leading to a breakup, I probably got to cry about it first before I break up because I won't be able to get my words out.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
Okay, so this makes me think of a situation. One time I was trying to break up with one of my ex-boyfriends, and I started off strong. I'm like, we're breaking up, this, and this, and then like he came back with the rebuttal, and then I stayed with his ass. Have you ever done that?
I was about to say, have you ever like planned a breakup and then like a week done went by, you still
Together? Yeah, confused. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm still dating this guy.
broke up with you last week, technically in my head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate when, and I think maybe that's part of doing it in person. You're thinking like you're going to be strong. You're feeling so passionate about breaking up. You're going to do it, and then you fold.
Immediately fold. I used to always have to tell Chloe, don't let nobody guilt you into staying because I've been in that situation. Dumbass, I broke up with him. I'm done. Don't fuck with you. Don't call me. Don't da 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 da. Literally later on that day, he called me with a sob story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a car accident. You gonna leave me when I'm the most hurt. He sent me a picture. His eye was closed shut. I don't give a damn. But I end up giving a damn.
Yeah.
And we end up back together. Next thing you know, over here, it's okay. Let me doctor on this. Bitch.
Yeah.
Still mad to this day. Because I could have been out of that shit.
And I know I'm not the only one, but I've definitely got caught up in if I'm not with you, I'm going to kill myself. And then I'm like, well, I can't be the reason, but like, he's still alive.
Okay. And that be a thing they just try to say or do anything to keep you with them. And now you done got stuck another week, another month, another year of some bullshit when you could have been gone.
Right. And like in my case, I dated Nathan right after I broke up with that specific one. I could have been with Nathan a whole extra month,
Okay, let's talk about it.
Nathan's like, do we need that extra month?
Some people say, jumping with the next person makes that other person a rebound. A part of me feel like, yeah, but majority of me is like, no. To your point, you got with Nathan right after, as you can see, is better for you because look at you now.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you be needing that person to help get over the breakup because you will sit here and be going through the phases of being broken up, being sad, wondering if you should get back with them, like trying to figure out what life is when you could just start moving on.
Mm-hmm.
And now when it comes to the whole rebound thing, I feel like that's only like a lust thing. I think people should rebound only for sex.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I feel like if you're having a rebound, it's like for sex. I don't think like dating is a rebound.
Yeah.
You know, even if it is for like a month or two, whatever, I don't think that's considered a rebound. I feel like if you're gonna break up with someone and you have to get your fix on somewhere, that's a rebound.
No, for sure. Because I don't know. Sometimes you just need that extra. And like that saying, oh, to get over you, I got to get under you. That's a rebound saying 100%.
Yeah.
To get over you, I need to move on and be happy with somebody else, you know?
And have you ever noticed that like when couples break up, the toxic one, the one that was actually in the wrong is like not doing well, and the one that like got out of the relationship is like excelling.
Soaring.
They're like at the gym getting their like breakup body together.
Yep.
They are coming up with businesses. They're like getting a good haircut, you know. It's like they had like a weight lifted off their chest, you know. And then it's like the one that was actually probably doing them dirty is like, you know,
Going through it.
Crying. Yeah.
Boo-hooing.
Getting in car accidents.
You know. Sorry. Getting in car accidents. Exactly. Stupid bitch. Anyways, for the people that can break up cold turkey, you one strong motherfucker. Cause like kudos to you. But at the same time, when I think about it, I've broken up with someone and said like, don't talk to me, but end up talking again. But now I'm thinking about like, what did I say? Like, what are we talking about? Why are we still talking if I'm done?
Right.
Cause like, what is that little space?
So for me, I feel like if I'm at the point where I'm breaking up with you, I've exhausted everything in my body. Like I literally cannot take anything else. And that's me like breaking up with you. So like the guy that cheated on me or allegedly cheated on me a bunch of times, like I gave him chance after chance after chance. I even was like, just tell me the truth.
Right.
And like he couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, I've tried everything. I've tried to be someone I'm not for you, you know? And so that's when I was like, I literally walked up to him in the hallway at school and was like, I'm done. I'm so done. Like there was no type of closure. There was nothing. I was like, I'm done. Like, which is the craziest thing because like, I always thought that we could have been friends. Like I think we should have been friends. Like we were more friendly than we were like dating. And that's probably why you cheated on me, you stupid bitch.
It's okay. You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I just remember being like, I'm done. And then like, yeah, I cried when I walked away, but I was like, okay, that felt good. Like
a little off your shoulder.
There was no closure needed to be done, even though I did let him do it. I let him. I think we talked about this, but he was the one that like broke his screen door and like punched holes in his wall and shit like that because he was like an angry
break.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think I let him come to my house and he just yelled at me and yelled at me and yelled at me and then he left.
Like, what you yelling for?
Because I broke up with him. I don't fucking know, but I just remember like sitting there crying because I was like, I obviously didn't want to break up with you, but you left me with no choice.
Gotta do what I gotta do. And that's another thing that I hate for us as women. Like, we have to do what's better for us, and yet it's breaking us the fuck down. Like, why do we have to go through the heartbreak, the heavy hearts, the all this and that when it's clear as day it's not good for us? Just let it go.
Yeah.
But it's just, it kills us. And I hate that part.
And I hate that we do have to, you know, try everything before we give up.
Yeah.
Like, you should know. This is one thing that I see all over the internet all the fucking time. Men say if they wanted to, they would. It's black and white. Men are so black and white. Like, if they like you, they're going to marry you. Or if they love you, they're going to marry you. There's no, like, if they're not marrying you, then they aren't ever going to marry you.
I feel that 100%.
You know?
Like, they always say men know what they want. It's the women that's trying to like figure it out. And learning and growing, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like, I know it. Dumbass used to claim he had a ring all the time. I used to just laugh at him. Like, boy, get on my face.
Because if he had a ring, he would have gave it to you.
Exactly, because what is you waiting on?
Yeah.
The right time. Boy, fuck you.
I know someone that like had multiple times been like, I'm going to marry her. I'm going to marry her. And then like, didn't happen. She was like, I'm done.
Exactly. And I'm also not sitting here waiting. half the time, women is not sitting here just waiting for you to pop the question. Because if we're unstable, we may say yes, but that don't mean we're going to get married. It may still break up with you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get your shit together first. You should have it together while we're together. And then the ring on top of it is like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Like, just thinking you can just throw that question out with a ring is going to make shit better. It's not. You need to get your shit together even more if you think that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I just feel like everything is, like you said, black and white right there in front of your face. We as women need to just read it.
Yeah, we're the ones that are like trying to make it something. And I think it's kind of almost like a cultural thing, or not a cultural thing, like
Sexist?
no, like how we grew up, like as girls.
We're raised.
Yeah, like we were raised watching like Disney princess movies where like men had to sweep us off our feet or like save us from the dragons and shit like that. And it's like, that's not real life. Like, I mean, there are men out there that go above and beyond, and like that's great, but like I would say majority of men aren't. What?
He said dragons though.
Nathan wouldn't dodge a dragon for me.
We gotta fight.
Well, the donkey fell in love with this.
I swear I wanted to say it and you said it for me. I'm like, well, the donkey got through.
Yeah, that was cute. That's cute. Anyways, back to the story or subject. But like, yeah, I feel like we have these unrealistic expectations for men who are so fucking simple.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot today, but I saw a comedian and she was like, ladies, men are so simple. And she's like, we make it complicated, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, men don't care that they're called simple. She's like, you're simple to like a man. And he was like,
like that how it be. That's real though. Yeah, actually pretty funny. I need to know who that comedian is.
yeah.
But it's just like that. Like some things we yarn for. I can't think of the word. Yearn for. It's kind of like too much of expectation, and it's like sometimes the man needs to grow into that. For example, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and they were expressing how, you know, their man is not really the affirmation type man. And he is good at like, you know, oh, you look good today, but he's not the one that says it every day. You're beautiful, you're great, you're this, and that. And honestly, I'm not used to that either. But someone who used to get that from someone, you can't always expect that for someone else because that's not how you were raised. You don't see that as often. Also, I feel like affirmations is kind of like a newer thing.
Well, also, it's like, if it's not your love language, it's extremely hard to do.
And make that a thing.
Like, affirmations are not mine at all. Like, I mean, yes, I do appreciate when Nathan tells me like, oh, you look good, or I like your outfit, or like, you look really beautiful today, or whatever the case is. Like, yes, I love hearing it, but like, that's not like making my heart flutter, you know, like some people. So like in her case, that's probably her
love
language. So if her man's struggling with that, like, I mean, not to give you advice, but I feel like she needs to have that conversation, be like, hey, this is my love language, you know, like, how can you do that for me? Or like, can you be more conscious of it? You know what I mean?
And just give, and I'm jumping on the man's side so women don't eat me alive, but we do sometimes got to give men grace because at the end of the day, we don't just flip the switch and start learning something right away. Oh my God, I literally was just telling my sister. So Tay at the house, I think I said this before. I'm literally in the middle of doing something. He smacked my ass real hard, like, bro, I'm trying to clean up, move. Or like he'll walk up and want to be all in my face. I'm like, he literally like this. And I'm like, hey, just all over me. So I just sit there and let him do it. But I be trying to tell myself, like, fix your face. Like, this is how he shows your love. Like, you may not be in the mood right now, but you also have your days you do the same thing. So you gonna have to just take it.
Yeah.
Because I literally be sitting there like, just wait for he done.
And I think you're absolutely right, because like I've shut Nathan down, and that's the worst thing you could do because you're basically denying their love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, yes, you might not be appreciating it, but to them, that's how they're like, I love you, like I'm loving you. You know what I mean? I'm totally guilty of that. Nathan's love language is gifts, and I struggle with that. I'm such a bad gift giver. Like,
I feel that.
so I'm like, how about you just tell me what it is and I'll buy it for you. Or like, let's pick it out together. You know?
Big bang, hey, here, take my card. Yeah, I let you hold me from the back on some gas. Thank you, babe.
No, literally, because he wants to get a grill for like he just wants to get a grill.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's go get them together.
All right, y'all do that. I'll pay. I'll swipe the card. But yeah, so we were at Sam's Club because every time we go to Sam's Club, he's got to check out all the grills. And like, you know, they range from like the cheaper ones to like the 500 and up. And I'm just like, all right, you just tell me which one you want.
Cause like I'm sorry, not my about me, but I'm so indecisive. Like I don't know which one. Don't want gas, don't want regular. Like it's so much that comes with a grill. It's so
Yeah, Nathan wants a flat top.
boy. I feel like so much you can do with a grill. It's so out there. Grill shopping sounds so much fun.
Yeah.
You know when y'all go, cause I'm going with you.
Well, so yeah, we're kind of trying to determine if there's gonna be Father's Day deals or if there wasn't. Like that's what we were trying to figure out. Like, do we wait for Father's Day or do we just say fuck it and get it now?
You probably should wait for Father's Day. I
They
feel like
probably will have deals,
because
right?
not that much to do. Like people don't never know what to get their father something or a man something. I think they gotta have something for girls. Get it now and get accessories later, Chloe. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Well, Mother's Day is first. Sorry.
That's true. Even we are off topic. Let's bring guys out. Sorry.
We do have something else that we wanted to talk about with breakups.
Yes, but before we get there,
Okay.
So you brought up closure. So I've always been the type to want closure, but it always would be like questions. Things that I had questioned before in the past, I want the answer. Why do I want the answer? I don't know. So like if I had a hunch you was cheating on this month and this day of that year, and right now we're breaking up 3 years later, I want to know. So were you really cheating on this day that year when you called and texted me and said this, and that? Like I be wanting that answer. That's the type of closure I want. I feel like some people be wonder, well, why did you choose her over me? Type closure.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. You're lost. I just be having questions.
I feel like what you're talking about is probably what I would want. Okay. You know what I mean? Because it's like, obviously you have like your suspicions or you have things that don't add up. So it's like, I want to know.
Like, I just want to know I wasn't crazy.
Hey, we're done. So like, no matter if you did it or not, just here's your time. Cause like, give me your let's have some peace in this. Yeah, you know. I'm not gonna fight you.
Yes, they will sit here and try to make you feel like you crazy when in reality they was on some dirt. So I just be wanting to know on this day, that time of the month, did this happen? I just want to know.
Let's be. Oh, sorry, you're not even drinking. Let's be honest though. And I don't even think we're mostly like for the men on this podcast, but I would say it goes both ways. Women are just as dirty.
That is true.
I think the reason why girls get away with it is because men don't care as much as girls do. Like girls need the closure. Like I said, men are black and white. It's like, okay, we're done. All right, bye.
Yeah,
you know?
But at the same time, men talk too much. Like men sit here and say women talk a lot, but less of alcohol or have them having a good time or just having too much on their heart, they talk too fucking much.
Oh my gosh, I think that's why I like to get Nathan drunk.
Oh, what?
Because not to try and get tea out of him or anything, but like
you start seeing what his real thoughts be like.
Yeah, like it's like a little glimpse of like what's in his brain. Because like I've talked about this plenty of times before. When Nathan and I get into an argument, it's me, la, 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 la. And it's Nathan like, are you done? And I'm like, do you have anything to say? Like, every single time we're in an argument, do you have something you want to say? Do you have anything you want to add to this? Or should I keep going?
Okay, you're not wrong, because that start pissing me off and they be too quiet.
Yeah.
I can tell Tay getting upset or he know like he wrong in a sense because he's a smoker. Man, that blunt get low quick. I'll be like, damn, is you trying to get high so you ain't listening to me?
He said, I'm stressing right now. I gotta hit this blunt.
I'm damn near choking on the smoke. Like, bro, put the shit down.
I'm actually, I noticed this yesterday. I'm very much like I have to have something in my mouth or my mouth has to be doing something when I'm nervous. So maybe it's kind of like, not that he's nervous, but he's uncomfortable, you know?
I can feel that. Yeah.
Like, because I wouldn't say I was nervous or uncomfortable yesterday, but I just felt like, what am I doing?
What you supposed to be doing with yourself? No, I understand that.
So he's probably just like, what am I doing besides listening? I feel like I got to fidget or something.
No, I was like, are you listening to me? Yes. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like closure is important for women, at least for sure. And I think like we need that confirmation, like we're not fucking crazy. Like almost to be like, okay, our decision that we're making today is because of,
Exactly.
you know.
Because if you sit here and prove to me that everything I'm accusing you of or got facts for is not what it is, we don't have to break up.
Mm-hmm.
But 9 out of 10, I'm breaking up because I got the facts. But I'm just saying, like, if you could just pull a haymaker and end all this right now, shut my dumb ass up, then I'll shut up.
Yeah. And I think the other thing too of like just having that confirmation that happened makes you feel like, okay, so that's why this didn't work or this didn't work or when I tried doing this, like you didn't care. Because I feel like especially when anyone cheats, like they're check the fuck out, you know?
Immediately.
Like we gotta get out of here.
Definitely.
You know?
Okay, so you officially broke up with them, cold turkey, regular turkey, I don't know. And
Medium well
turkey, well done turkey, because it's been like a month, 3 months, a year.
Okay.
You find out that your parents is still friends with them on their social media.
I'm taking my mom's phone
and removing
them. I do that with my friends that I'm not friends with any longer. Like I don't want anyone to be associated with someone that I'm not associated. If you call yourself my friend or family, then no. You know?
Yeah, I always say to like dudes, friends, like if you meet Chloe, you going somewhere. So like you got to get past the meeting of Chloe. So by the way, Chloe, I need you to remove somebody. We'll talk about it later off camera.
Oof. She probably don't even know.
She probably don't know. But yeah, like I feel like if 9 out of 10, I don't remove people from social media if I break up with them or stop talking to them, because you about to see me glow. But if it's to the point where I'm like, you're removed from mine, I expect you, my family, friends, to remove them as well, because it's clearly something deeper if I remove them. So yeah, I don't want to see also follows or still follows this person. Yeah. I don't want to see that. Remove it.
I have a friend that broke up with their girlfriend, and their sister was still commenting on his ex pictures, like happy birthday and stuff like that. And it's like, as my sister, get the fuck, like you should, even if you don't know all the details, you know I'm not with them anymore. So you need to get the fuck, like, who gives a fuck if she has a good day on her birthday? Fuck that bitch. I broke up with them. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like, I just don't get it.
You're right. 100%. I fall in line accordingly immediately. Like, I literally text somebody I'm close with, like, hey, I know you're not talking to this person no more. Would you like me to remove them from my Hulu? Would you like me to remove them from
heavy? Boom. Hulu?
Like, I could do that real.
You're not getting my free Hulu.
What? Okay. Let me send out a mass text. Hey, password changed. And they will not have access anymore.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is let me know. And if you tell me yes, cool. If you tell me no, cool. I'm going to just fall in line.
You're absolutely right. You have to fall accordingly to how that person is feeling. So like, I do know, and maybe this is a fault of theirs, like someone that is still friends with their ex, and so they don't care if we still are. But like me personally, I don't give a fuck about that girl. The person that I'm friends with is you. And the only reason why I'm friends with them is because of you. And so, yeah, cool. You can be cordial with them all you want, but I'm not.
No.
You broke my friend's heart.
Okay.
Or vice versa. Either way, I'm out.
It's a reason why we or them is not talking to you. So I got to just fall in line. I'll never forget my sister Tiara in Vegas or whatever. She had broke up with this dude, and she was like venting to me, catching me up, because I wasn't living out there at the time. And she like, yeah, this and that happened. Like, I'm just so overseeing. And she was like, you know, Dad still follows him on Instagram. I said, wait. I said, don't forget, our dad is old. Like, you're going to have to just tell him, like, because he also may not even think about it. She's like, yeah, I came across it because you know how Instagram, if you follow you now, it shows up on your feed. She's like, that's how I ran into it. So I laughed about it. I told my dad and he removed it. But my mom be on it. She ran into dumbass recently at Walmart.
Oh, God.
Apparently I didn't even know he was back in the state. That's how deleted he is.
Okay.
So he ran into her. She said that they kind of sort of had conversation or whatever. And he asked about me, and she was just like, "Oh well, whatever. She's whatever." And apparently months went by. Dumbass found me on Instagram from a different page, and he told me, he's like, "Y'all ran into your mom recently." I'm like, "Okay," and that was it. Then I went to mom. I said, "Oh, why you ain't tell me?" She's like, "Cause why you need to know?" You right? Thanks.
Yeah.
All I need to know.
Him.
Okay. Period. She's like, "I'm not even gonna bring that back in your life."
Yeah.
Period, mom.
No, I love that. My mom would be the opposite because she thinks she's friends with everybody. I can't fucking stand that. I mean, I think this is where I lack because I'm not super friendly. I want to be super friendly for like our business and stuff. But like, I cannot stand the fact that like, oh my gosh. If I had a friend that I'm not even friends with anymore, come up to her and be like, "Oh my gosh, Mrs. blah, blah, blah." Like, she would give them a hug. I don't even doubt it. Like, not even for a but that's because she's too goddamn friendly.
It
Like,
was the same way too. And actually, I was actually kind of shocked to hear that response because she is the same way as your mom. But I think mama also know if we was ever in that situation, I was around with grab a bar shirt, like, let's go.
yeah, and I feel it. But the difference between our parents is my mom would fucking tell me. Like, your mom was like, you didn't need to know. Like, it was nothing serious. Love you, mom, but do better. No, Nathan, don't you think she would be like that? She would probably be like,
How to update?
yeah, her her and Nathan got married. They have 2 kids. They're blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah.
I love that part. Yes, brag on me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, cut that shit short.
Yeah.
Like, no. I love that because I feel like any ex, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend need to see your glow up in some type of sense.
Mhm.
And that's why I always said back when I was chasing my doctor dream, I want to become an anesthesiologist, and I hope and pray to God dumbass knee surgery so I can walk in like, well, hello, motherfucker. I always say I was going to get a billboard that says Dr. Johnson just so you can see me. Why do I have a billboard? No fucking clue. But
Yeah.
just because he'll see my glow up. Just because.
Yeah.
Get put under by me. Like,
Come get put under by me. That's a hashtag right there. Okay, just I totally agree with that. I feel like you should still do it even if you never become a doctor. I mean, we could do our event planning.
good.
There you go. It just made me think of something. And Lauren, I love you. I love you. I try not to talk about you on the podcast, but you're just such an important part of my life. Anyways, so recently we went to a bar. Our friend was DJing at the bar, so we went to support him. They're all there. Nathan and I had to drop off the kids. And as we were dropping off the kids, I get a call from Lauren. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, just so you know, your friend, blah, 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 who I was literally best friends with in high school, is working here tonight.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, where are y'all sitting? Are you sitting at the bar? They're like, no, we're sitting at this table. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, well, I'll give you my card, but I'm not going to the bar, basically. I don't know what my beef is with this girl, but I'm at the point that we're like 12 years out of high school and I'm not cool with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't want anything to do with you. Anyways, moving on. Tell me why Lauren was so nice to this chick that she bought me a drink. I was like, you know I'm not going up there. How the hell
What the fuck?
did you get my ex-best friend to buy me a drink?
Nah.
And I love Lauren. Lauren is too nice, too friendly, to a fault.
She's flowy.
Yes. Which is not a bad thing. It's not. Like I said, I think that my biggest flaw is that I'm not approachable. I'm not friendly, or maybe not a biggest flaw, but a flaw to some degree, you know?
I mean, we're friends for a reason.
Yeah, but it took you a minute.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, wait, you.
Yeah, but because we are similar, I personally don't see nothing wrong with that. Because I feel like, well, myself, speaking for me, having a guard up to people is great because you don't know what you're encountering. I don't give a fuck if we haven't talked, like you were saying. You don't know what you don't like about this girl no more, but you know it's just not there.
Yeah.
It's something within them, and it's something within you that's keeping you from it. This person can cause you any type of badness, failure, toxicity in your life somewhere that it's just meant to not be a part of. Sometimes you gotta feed into that.
Yeah.
You can stay over there.
Yeah, and I think obviously I respect Nathan, and he had put into my head like, no, you don't need that in your life. And so I think that's the main reason. He was like, I don't like it. I don't think it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. So like I've been respecting Nathan in that sense. But yeah, and it's heavy on that. If my husband is telling me that I shouldn't be friends with you, then I shouldn't be friends with you. And so I'm gonna feed off of that. Like, but yes, Lauren got me a free drink from a girl I don't fuck with.
I mean, thanks for the free drink, bitch. That's on your check. But
No, I definitely did feel a little guilty because she, like, later that night, she was like, Carly's not going to come and talk to me, is she? And Lauren was like, no.
so what? You got a free drink. You're lost, bitch.
You tried. I mean, A for effort. I think that if the stars aligned and things changed like 360, 260, I don't fucking know, a whole lot, then maybe, but I really am not holding my breath on it.
And you shouldn't have to. At the end of the day, things happen for a reason. Y'all not friends for a reason. Your husband said what he said for a reason. And I may not know that reason, but it's there.
Yeah, and I know that my husband knows me better than anyone, so therefore I'm trusting him.
It take an outside person to steer you in the right direction when they have good intentions.
Yeah.
And you gotta go with it.
Yeah, she's the reason why I broke up with my first 2 boyfriends, though, just so you guys know. So she did have some common sense in her brain. She also did want me to break up with Nathan, so
that's where she fucked up.
That's probably why Nathan doesn't like her.
That's where she fucked up.
So anyways, I think moral of the story is if you need your closure, get your closure so you can move the fuck on and glow up.
Period.
And family respects your family's friends' decisions.
And just fall in line.
Yeah.
That's all it needs to be. Fall in line.
Cheers to that. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.
Noel.